and welcome to UFC Connected. I'm Megan O'Leary, and here's what's coming up on today's show. They're the powerhouse MMA squad with an unlikely name. Meet the Fighting Nerds.
Eu acho que o lance do nerd é muito o cara que não segue padrões, prefere o entendimento à confusão, a razão à emoção. Isso é que é de luta.
Pensa num cometa. Vamos se dizer que ele demore 10 anos para chegar até a Terra. E quando ele chega, ele acaba um que tá na frente. Então a Fight Nerds é isso, cara. É só o começo da chegada dela.
Michael Chandler takes us back to his unforgettable debut.
I was overwhelmed with gratitude. There was something welling up inside me that said this was about to be the greatest performance of my life. I made it my goal in that moment, and I was gonna go put his lights out.
Michael Venom Page makes his Octagon debut in style.
There is a new showman in the UFC. Enter Michael Venom Page.
This is the biggest platform you can possibly be on, under what most people call pressure, but I just call it energy.
And we join Merab Dvalishvili Front Row at UFC 299 for Sean O'Malley versus Chito Vera.
I don't know who I'm fighting next, but I will know in 25 minutes. I want this challenge since 2018. Go.
Tucked into Sao Paulo's Barra Funda neighborhood is the unassuming home of one of MMA's hottest pro teams. The gym is Combat Club, where head coach Pablo Sucupita and UFC middleweight Caio Borralho are leading a new wave of talent through the UFC, Contender Series, and more. They call themselves the Fighting Nerds, and we visited these Brazilian brainiacs to find out more. This is Battlegrounds.
The team in Sao Paulo is known as the Fighting Nerds.
Eu acho que o lance do nerd é muito o cara que não segue padrões. Era o cara que estava na escola para estudar.
They're so good at coming with the right game plan and having good fight IQs inside of the cage.
There it is.
Nerd nada mais é que o cara que tá ali para fazer o que é para ser feito ali.
The Fighting Nerds has turned into quite a camp in terms of UFC prospects. Left arm is under the chin, and there's the tap. Caio Borralho.
This little team is getting a lot of momentum behind them.
I am the best team in the world, the Fighting Nerds. It's the Fighting Nerds takeover.
Então, a gente quer mostrar que esse tipo de raciocínio, esse tipo de pessoa é o que resolve os problemas, é o que faz a carruagem andar. Fui lutador de Muay Thai profissional, fui lutador de boxe também. Só que eu definitivamente virei treinador. Eu acho que o momento chave foi esse nocaute que eu levei. E nesse momento eu vi com clareza que, mano, não era lutador. Eu precisava focar no que eu realmente sou bom, que era ser treinador. Em 2009, e a gente abriu essa primeira academia, que foi a primeira Combat Club. Eu tava na Combat Club antiga e nisso o Caio foi junto. E eu lembro que eu andei e eu olhei, quando entrei na academia, eu vi o Caio e alguma coisa me falou, cara, esse cara tem algo diferente. E no primeiro dia, como eu sempre fazia, eu falei, Caião, bota a luva, vamos fazer um sparring lá.
I looked at him was, this thin guy, I'm gonna kill him. So I'm gonna go easy. I never got beat up in any fight that I had the same way that he beat me that time. He beat the out of me.
E ele olhou pra mim e falou, mano, se esse cara, me deu um atraso no primeiro treino, eu preciso treinar com ele. Tá pronto? Tá pronto? Let's go! Eu sempre senti que eu tinha ideias muito boas que meu corpo não conseguia executar. Você consegue executar dessa forma a visão de luta que eu tenho? Ele falou, Pablito, sai da grade, ele na grade. Isso! Eu acho que a Fight Nerds vem dessa junção das minhas ideias com a execução do Caio.
A lot of personality on this young man, Caio Borralho.
Fight Nerds teve um boom muito rápido. Cara, nossa trajetória no UFC começou com Caio Borralho em 2022.
Borralho immediately takes the center.
Flying knee from Borralho. Nice left to follow it up. Oh, and now Omar Gadzhiev is hurt. Borralho, the leader of his team called the Fighting Nerds. He says it's bully payback time in the octagon.
Depois veio Bruna Brasil.
Bruna Brasil, head kick, knockout.
Em 2023 tivemos 4 atletas no contender.
Oh, Andrade starting to apply the pressure. Oh, the left staggers him. Everything Silva is throwing is with fight-ending intentions.
He's taking over. Oh, that's a heavy kick. Things are heating up. Oh!
Mauricio Ruffi gets him out of there.
Dos quais entraram Maurício Ruffi, Jean Silva e Carlos Prates. Depois veio para a equipe Thiago Moisés.
Oh, there we go.
Ano passado e nesse ano, Kainan Khrushchevski. Pra cá foi impressionante, porque se parar pra pensar,
Fighting IQ is the most important thing in fighting. It's kind of a scientific approach, you know? I was a math teacher, chemistry teacher. The same methods that I use to study math and chemistry, I do the same thing when I'm studying fighting.
Na Fight Nerds eu cheguei faz mais ou menos 1 ano e meio. Tenho certeza que ele viu essa parte do potencial e até o que iria retornar para ele e o grande sucesso que ele viria a ter.
Eu vim pra Fight Nerds mais ou menos uns 2 meses antes da minha luta no Contender e a gente tava buscando uma equipe estruturada, pessoas que pudessem me ajudar na minha carreira, tanto na parte técnica quanto na parte profissional também.
Prefere o entendimento à confusão, a gente prefere a razão à emoção. Isso, calma, boa. Isso é QI de luta. Inclusive, esse óculos simboliza muito do que a gente tem falado, porque ele dá inteligência e dá força para as pessoas. Quando a gente põe óculos, a gente fala que a gente fica com mais vontade de fazer as coisas.
You're looking at Gian Silva as he gets set to step into the octagon for his UFC debut.
Pensa num cometa. Vamos se dizer que ele demore 10 anos para chegar até a Terra. E quando ele chega, ele acaba um que tá na frente. Então a Fight Nerds é isso, cara.
Oh, and there it was, the right. As he followed through, knocked down Wilson.
Mark could stop this.
Yeah, it's over. Good call.
Gian Silva with a huge victory.
É só o começo da chegada dela.
Oh, good day to you from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. This nation is one of the true MMA hotbeds across the world, and tonight we see how it goes for Ruffi in the UFC debut.
You ready to fight? You ready to fight? Hell, let's go!
I'm making a comparison to a young Conor McGregor. The way he is piecing this guy up, the way he is so accurate in his instincts, reminds me of a young Conor.
Yeah, he's free and he's having fun out there.
And the dynamicism from Mauricio Ruffi. Oh, big right hand. Malarkey didn't like that one.
Malarkey's hurt bad.
Oh, big knee. Down goes Malarkey. Oh, I thought Beltran might have stopped that fight. Malarkey back to his feet, but for how long?
Yeah, it's over.
Oh my goodness.
That now will do it. Welcome to the big show, Mauricio Ruffi.
Flawless victory.
What a start on a big night for the Fighting Nerds team. Caio Borralho very proud of his UFC body of work of late, and if you're looking for future stars, a lot of people have planted their flag on Caio Borralho. Caio Borralho out of that southpaw stance and what?
Oh my goodness, there's the combo.
In combination for Caio Borralho! How about it? 13 in a row for the budding Brazilian star!
Vejo uma equipe que ultrapassou os limites do que se pensava de uma equipe de MMA. E para isso a gente tem lutadores que vão ser campeões do UFC. Nada mais concreto que isso.
We just wanted to be remembered as the guys who made difference in the world.
Sao Paulo, man, what a fantastic performance. The crowd goes crazy, they love you.
I told you all I was gonna KO him, and I did it! Fighting nerds!
Michael Chandler's journey in the octagon started when he defeated Dan Hooker in Abu Dhabi at UFC 257. With a co-main slot on a star-studded lineup, the powerful lightweight was determined to make his UFC debut an unforgettable one. Demonstrating his explosive power, he instantly solidified his place as a contender in the UFC lightweight rankings. Iron Mike takes us back to that iconic performance in day one.
I made my UFC debut in Abu Dhabi at UFC 257 against Dan Hooker. Dan Hooker was one of the scariest guys inside the lightweight division. He had wars with Paul Felder, wars with Dustin Poirier. The guy had no quit in him. So we knew we had a tall order, both physically and literally.
Yes.
A little bit of nerves going into that one because Dan Hooker was such a dangerous opponent. And you're also making your UFC debut as the co-main event of a Conor McGregor versus Dustin Poirier pay-per-view. The stage was set, but it was a huge one.
Abu Dhabi, what's going on? Welcome to the ceremonial weigh-in.
Ceremonial weigh-ins was somewhat surreal because I've watched them on TV or on the computer online so many times in my career. The ceremonial weigh-ins, that's where the fight really starts. The first fight is making weight. But then the ceremonial weigh-ins, that's where you start to feel the buzz, and then you get to stand in front of your opponent, you get to make eye contact, you get to size him up, you get to see the look in his eyes. That was the beginning of UFC 257 for me.
We are thrilled to welcome you to UFC 257.
UFC 257 was just huge. There was something welling up inside me that said this was about to be the greatest performance of my life. Just such a ridiculous range of emotions. I was overwhelmed with gratitude. Being back there, getting my hands wrapped, my eyes were welling up with tears. I was crying these grateful tears because I was thinking about my son and the sacrifices we've all made. I was thinking about my wife and the sacrifices that she has made. I felt like I was in the exact right moment where I was supposed to be.
So here he is, Iron Michael Chandler, making his much-hyped UFC debut.
Making the first walk to the octagon, it felt like home. I had seen it in my mind 1,000 times because I visualized it. I knew that I left no stone unturned in my preparation. I knew that I did every single thing that I needed to be successful. So when you have that kind of confidence, all bets are off and you can just move forward and take the fight as it may.
One of New Zealand's best and one of the toughest fighters to have ever graced that UFC octagon, lightweight contender, Dan Hooker.
When I'm looking across the octagon and Dan Hooker is standing there, tall, proud, confident, dangerous, I made it my goal in that moment, and I was gonna go put his lights out.
Iron Michael Chandler taking on Dan Hooker.
Immediately we met in the center of the octagon. I wanted to get in his face. I wanted to put the pressure on him, take him out of his game plan.
You see Chandler already very aware of that low calf kick that Hooker likes to throw.
I knew he was gonna throw kicks. As he started throwing kicks, try to be cognizant of them, try to be mindful of them, check them or move my leg out of the way. Couple feints, couple fast movements, let him know the kind of athlete that I am, the power and explosiveness that I possess. Go hard to the body.
Lands to the body there.
Go hard to the shoulders.
And now goes up top and lands.
Make him feel that power.
Push kick now for Chandler, starting to open up a little bit.
Chandler getting right in the face of Dan Hooker.
I wanted him to start second guessing where I was gonna be. I wanted to impose my will. I wanted to get him on his back foot because if a guy retreats, it's just the beginning of the end for him.
Oh! Big knockdown for Michael Chandler!
It's hurt bad!
Covering up!
Oh, no!
Michael Chandler! Maximizing the debut!
Eventually, the right hand of the body set up the switch, overhand left, landed right on the jaw.
Come on, man, you cannot get hit by a powerhouse like Michael Chandler.
He drops hit him with a couple shots in the head. Mark Goddard gave him every opportunity to stay in the fight.
You want to talk about making a UFC debut? Michael Chandler just did it as good as he can.
I was on cloud 9.
Declaring the winner by TKO.
This is the greatest moment in my professional life. Surprise, surprise! There's a new king in the lightweight division. God bless. See you at the top.
I think my UFC debut exceeded my expectations. It was every single thing that I ever dreamed of it being, but more. It was just awesome.
Leading up to UFC 299, the MMA world was abuzz as flashy knockout artist Michael Venom Page would make his long-awaited UFC debut against the always game Kevin Holland. When the opening bell rang, the Londoner showed out, displaying the charisma, style, and electricity that made him a combat sports star. Let's revisit this big moment in Miami as we join Michael Venom Page on his debut day.
Just here at the hotel, the calm before the storm. Got my family there, they always energize me.
We're here to hype him up. We're here to get him in the right mindset. Today is different. I think it's because it's part of the journey that he's desired, he's always spoke of. Fighting for the UFC, now that it's officially here, we're here to just celebrate that with him.
Those that are familiar with MVP have likely heard of him. This allows him to take that image, to put those skills on display with a new and larger audience. When the crowd goes wild, whether they're booing or shouting, whatever the emotion is, he soaks it up, and we give him that little bit of a head start here as a family. We've always been a dancing family. Coming together and then celebrating with music is just what we do. It's just something that helps us set the tone, sets the mood, and we love it.
For me, this is the biggest platform you can possibly be on, under what most people call pressure, but I just call it energy. I'm just powered by it. I always invoke a certain energy, a certain emotion into my fights. People hold a deep memory of this moment. So regardless of what they take away, they're gonna remember today, and it's because of something that I've given. Cherry on top of winning a fight is spending time with these guys afterwards, smiling and laughing.
Live from the Kaseya Center in Miami, Florida, USA. This is UFC 299, O'Malley versus Vera 2. MVP just about as watchable as any fighter in mixed martial arts today. He is out to prove his style can excel on the greatest proving ground in the sport.
He's so incredibly creative, and he's one of the more interesting strikers to ever compete in MMA.
Let's go, Michael.
The anticipation for UFC debuts does not get much bigger than this. Michael Venom Page readies to make the UFC walk for the first time. There is a new showman in the UFC. Enter the credentialed Michael Venom Page.
It's been a long time coming, and we've all been waiting. You know what this guy can do. His power, his accuracy, his creativity inside the octagon. He's competed in boxing, kickboxing, karate, MMA. He is just a fully well-rounded fighter.
Michael Venom Page touching down on the famed canvas of the UFC octagon for the first time. One of few guys at welterweight who can match the size of his opponent tonight, Kevin Holland.
People like this guy. People like his willingness to fight, his willingness to stand and trade, his willingness to step up anytime the UFC needs him. Kevin Holland is a beast. This is a very difficult ask of Michael Venom Page in his first opportunity inside the octagon.
Michael Venom!
Round one, Page in white. Holland is in black, and we are underway.
Page with that very sideways stance. Oh,
so creative.
Fast.
Look at this. Puts on a show. Good right hand over the top. He might have stunned Kevin with that.
Oh! Late elbow from Kevin Holland.
Faster than we thought.
Yeah. You may have heard Kevin Holland say to his corner man, he's faster than we thought. A little slip by Venom Page gave Holland the opportunity to close the distance.
What's your name? Turn around, on your back! On your back!
Oh, he's got the choke, he's got the choke!
He's got the choke. This is huge for Kevin Holland.
Oh, big elbow from Holland after Venom Page escaped.
And you go back now, what's your elbow?
Don't try to throw so many punches from the top that you lose control of Venom Page.
He's losing control just as you said.
Beautiful job defensively by Venom Page, back to his feet.
That right hand landed clean, man. Another one, yeah. I mean, Kevin might be hurt.
I think so too.
Oh, is that same elbow that did at the end of the first.
2 rounds down.
This is the one, yeah? This is the one, Mikey.
Round 3.
Oh, heavy right hand by Venom. Nice kick to the body. Oh, the right hand. Oh, nasty elbow.
He's losing, Michael! He's losing!
Kevin looks a little bit frustrated and looks like he's slowing down.
Yeah.
In all likelihood, Michael Venom Page has done enough to win the UFC debut.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29 to 28 for the winner by unanimous decision, Michael Venom Page!
I knew what he was going to be looking for. I knew my speed was going to outrival him. Coming here is important for me to not only demonstrate my skills, but demonstrate the showman that I am. That was me signing the UFC in MVP signature fashion. I'm happy, and I'm going to keep continuing to do exactly the same things and delivering shows.
The world tuned into UFC 299 as reigning bantamweight champ Suga Sean O'Malley and Marlon Chito Vera clashed in the main event. One viewer was particularly zeroed in on the action. #1 contender Merab Dvalishvili looked to parlay his 10-fight win streak into a showdown against the winner. We joined Merab Front Row for his take on their 5-round firefight.
Live from the Kaseya Center in Miami, Florida, it is time for the main event for UFC 299. O'Malley versus Vera 2. Sean O'Malley is the champion, but he'll have to overcome the only man to beat him as an MMA pro, an Ecuadorian they call Chito, who is jonesing for UFC gold. In all likelihood, Merab Dvalishvili will get the winner of tonight's title fight.
I don't know who I'm fighting next, but I will know in 25 minutes, so I'm excited.
This is the main event of the evening.
Sean O'Malley's first bantamweight title defense. Marlon Chito Vera looking to break through and become a world champion.
They both look good. They both stay in the pocket. They don't do much. For me, it's a boring fight, but let's see.
Strong start for the incumbent.
First round, I give O'Malley. I think it's gonna be decision. 5 round, O'Malley is going to win.
Marlon's got to do something significant unless he's going to be behind in the scorecards.
Oh!
Big knee.
Up the gut for O'Malley. Vera on the retreat.
Good right hand by Chito.
Knocked down late in
He's
the
still
round.
with the right hand.
Good fight. Now I like it. I like it. Good job, O'Malley. Good job. 2-0. O'Malley winning this fight. But Chito always wakes up later. Maybe after this round, maybe 4th round and 5th round, Chito maybe wake up.
Round 3.
Let's see if Sean O'Malley can get this guy out of here.
Chito not doing much. He's just lifting punches.
Just piecing Chito up.
Do something. 30 seconds left, Chito.
That's what he needs to start doing. Just fight.
Chito came back from bottom. And Chito else Third round again. O'Malley winning this fight, so Chito has to change something.
Round 4.
Here we are in the championship rounds. At this point, Vera needs a knockout. He needs more of this. Wildness.
So we have a totally different game now. 4th round, Chito Vera wake up, he came back, he looks sharp.
And a big right hand for O'Malley.
It was close round, but maybe Chito Vera win this 4th round. So now it's exciting fight now.
Vera trying to realize a world title with a late finish. Got to throw caution to the wind.
See, final round, so let's see, guys. Oh!
He stunned him. He heard him.
Oh, what a great punch by O'Malley.
Oh!
This is good. Oh!
What a fight!
I mean, Chito is trying to go out on his shield. He's just getting outclassed.
All right, the official decision is in.
The winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed.
I was chasing O'Malley long time. I want this challenge since 2018. Right time now to fight him. I'm excited, but it's a challenge for me.
Give us your thoughts on what you would like to do next.
Dana, give me a jet to Spain, baby. I'm coming for Ilia Topuria. If you guys want me to knock out Merab, I'll do that too, but Ilia's an exciting fight for the people.
What kind of champion you are, bro? You made me so mad, bro.
Sugar Sean O'Malley, ladies and gentlemen.
That's crazy, but I know I'm fighting him next, so let's go. Still there, O'Malley. Let's go.
Well, that's all for this episode, but we'll see you next time right here on UFC Connected.